Alright. Hello, YouTube. My name is Paradox of Sanity, or The Astral Fox, whichever one I end up going by. Those have been my long-standing gamer tags for various things, and I've never really been able to make up my mind of which one I wanted to stick with, so we'll see soon. Either way, this is the beginning of my Minecraft playthrough slash world. I had a long-standing world of a couple of years on my old laptop, but I just got a new desktop in, which I will be using. Super excited to finally have good performance. And after getting in the desktop, wiped my old laptop without remembering to back up the world. So I have the world seed, managed to recover that, but I don't have the world anymore, sadly. So we'll be restarting from scratch. So that's what this is. This will be day one, episode one. I have started the world uh, before I made sure that I was recording. So all that's gone by is the first day of the world. It is currently nighttime, and I will be jumping back into that. So without further ado, I have appropriately named it the Forever World. I am playing with vanilla tweaks and some resource packs, which you will see. No mods as of yet. It'll anything modded will be an entirely separate world experience. But yeah, so we are currently down here in a hole. We spawned in this mangrove swamp. We are currently on the border of a jungle and mangrove swamp, and I was just gathering some stone. It is the first night. And we're going to try to see if we can find where those sheep wandered off to over here. Yeah, there's one of them. Because we have need of their wool. And while they may mind a little bit, they won't for long. Alright, so that's one sheep. Two sheep. That is a sick-looking zombie there. I guess that's a zombie villager. He's a witch doctor. That is cool. You can see I got mob heads. And there's a birch forest over there, it seems. See if now that I got an axe we can get this to work. Yep, there we go. The experimental vanilla tweak Treecapitator. Or at least that might be the mod name. Might be something. Basically, it's the Treecapitator mod as a vanilla tweak. This main texture pack you're seeing here is pure BD craft. A lot of the little things you'll see, like the different breaking texture and stuff, is vanilla tweaks. So the great thing about this seed, where I will be setting up my base once I find my way there again, is that there is a mountain, a Cherry Grove mountain, and in the center of the mountain is a crater with a lake and some dripstone, some lush and dripstone caves. It is a very beautiful area, very beautiful seed. The hard part is remembering where it's at and finding my way there. Currently, skeleton. For building purposes, I am just trying to gather up different wood types. If I remember from where I am, it is this direction that I need to go. I do have cords I could pull up and look at cords, but for the moment I'm just going to wing it. And if I end up seeing snow, I know I went in the entirely wrong direction. Although that said, this seed was originated from like 119, 120. And, you know, this has now been remade in the current 121. So some things might have changed. We might be... Jesus. There's so many creepers. I did turn off Ghast and Enderman griefing, but we do have default Creeper griefing. I felt like that's uh, too quintessential for me to turn off Creeper griefing. For whatever reason, doesn't want to let me swim. Not a fan of the water, but we'll kind of be sticking to water for a fair bit of the travel. It'll keep us safe from creepers and zombies and spiders mostly. We did get poisoned. We do have Fullbright built into vanilla tweaks, so that's why it's so bright at night right now. Down in caves and stuff. I find it's much easier to play with Fullbright. There's some more sheep. We might be able to make a bed to sleep through the night. Now I can swim. If I clear out some stuff from my inventory, I can make use of these cows. Probably get rid of the gray wool or the brown wool. Yeah, that's leather and food. We'll go with brown leather or brown wool and these 3 sticks. Start killing cows on the way, cows and sheep. Cows and white sheep mostly. I don't really want to kill other sheep that I'm not gonna be able to make use of at the moment. So like that black sheep is safe for now. Donkeys are pretty cool. Yeah, some of the scenery, like, it might not be here anymore, sadly, with the New World Gen. Flower Forest is cool. Some of this is kind of familiar from the last time. I made the trek from the swamp to the base many times, so I'm fairly familiar with it. But I had a set path that I would use that I had clearly like terraformed out to make it. I like that. I like that. That made it more, visible, easy to follow. So without that path, everything's kind of muddy to remember. And like, I don't remember this flower forest. I think I do remember a flower forest, but not like this. But that could just be a difference in the gen. Might have done some different flowers. I think those are kind of random. It's nice to have this flower forest. I'll make use of these later on with the bees and stuff. That's cool. That's some cool world gen I don't remember. But somewhere up here along the way, we should eventually start coming upon like a village that's kind of in the middle of a lake. I accidentally got that village raided many times. I think I had to refugee the last couple of villagers back to my base and start my villager breeding program using them because that looks like it over there though. It looks like we're going the right direction. That does look familiar. I think we found it again. And there's the yep. There, I mean, a little bit more landed this time with the World Gin, but that is the village. It is there. So for the most part, things are still relatively the same. That's exciting. So many memories of this valley. I think I'd stopped playing. I'd gotten Netherite and an Elytra. I had defeated the End Dragon. I was exploring, got the Elytra, farmed Netherite, farmed some Withers. It was the first time I ever got actually went through the End Cities to get an Elytra. It took me a couple of tries because at one point I got knocked into the abyss by an Enderman who got mad, and that cost me everything. I had to not like everything. It cost me all my good stuff. I had to come back and re-equip when I respawned to go back, do it again. There's one of our mini beehives that we rescue to make our farm. Here we go. First time looking at it. New map. The memories. All the progress I will have to redo. It has slightly changed a little bit. I'm hoping that renders in actually fixes over there, because I would hate to just have that open section. But yeah, this is it. Make our home. Have to remake the villager breeding program, remake the sniffer sanctuary, remake the skeletal horse stables, remake the iron farm in the middle of the lake. But yeah, we're here. We made it. Okay, yeah, it rendered in. Yeah, we made it safe and sound. Trying to remember which side of the lake was which, where I initially started my home. I had it like so terraformed. Okay. There's the ruined portal, so it was over here where I started my base. So I think that's what we'll do again. Oh, we got a visitor. Yeah, because down here, what I remember, the memories, I had terraformed this one of my first projects. As I said, I started off in the mangrove farm, in the mangrove swamp last time. Going under, I used the lush cave. I actually based in the lush cave, made me like a little building up to the mangrove swamp, whatnot. So I had got me a series of like 4 or 5 axolotls at the time. Might have been 6, might have been 2 of each color. And I had brought them with me naturally. You know, you don't leave your axolotls behind, they're your friends. So I had terraformed all of this right here into a little lush cave axolotl sanctuary. Right here, uh, I had dug through down here, dug through this wall, made me a enchanting room with a glass floor with even more a man-made cave that the axolotls could go into, so you could see them swimming around while you're enchanting, because that's an enchanting site. Was the idea, you know? Uh, yeah, this was it. All the hard work will have to be put in again. This single cherry tree that I started with right up here actually was where I initially carved out to put the furnaces and the bed and the crafting table. We'll go back one more. So we will start off with the bed. We will throw down at the head of our bed. Actually, we'll recess it in a little bit. We will be civilized. We will be cultured. So we will go... Don't know where it went in my inventory. Right there. Crafting table. All of our stone. And then we will take our... Don't need the bed at the moment. Alright. Take the zombie head off. And that is my skin. You know, going along with the name, the Astral Fox. It was kind of... I used to go to college for tech, which was where I got the skin. So, you know, I went for like a more digital look. But like the shimmering colors were the astral, like astral colors, digital data fox. That was kind of the thing. This is my, that's my skin. I have a bunch of skins. I used to switch frequently. I've used this one consistently for a couple years now. But occasionally I'll switch back to one of my old skins. Now that they have it in the launcher, you don't have to jump through hurdles to change your skins. I have it in the launcher, and I will occasionally switch my skin just for some diversity. Just for a little change of pace, but alright, I am back. So, pretty much for the rest of the first episode, I am going to just kind of turn off the webcam. We're gonna more or less do like a time lapse. I'm gonna work on clearing some stuff up, gathering resources, and then whenever I am done with this session, I will sign out. So I'm gonna leave the recording going, and we will just transition into time lapse here if I can teach myself how to video edit properly. So thanks again for watching, guys. And I will be with you guys in the outro. villager for the breeder. That is what I decided to spend the first day of the world working on. I am eager to get the iron farm set up as quickly as possible, but to do that I need 3 villagers. And you know, I could just take those 3 villagers, but I figured why not go ahead and do breeder first. Then I can, you know, easily get the 3 villagers to go up in the iron farm. So that is... Oh, damn, they already set up an iron farm for me. Don't push me into them. Alright, I will have to remove the secondary texture form because it's funny that it switches between 2 different textures. And I kind of like that second one more. Alright, which one of you... Yeah, you can tell they look like elves because of the texture pack, which I don't know if I like or not, if I'm being honest, but we'll deal. I'm trying to figure out who I want to kidnap. You. Pretty sure it was you in the hat that was trying to push me a minute ago. So we will take you. But before I take you... Yep, you know, really should have thought that out a bit more. Alright, so that happened. I do have enough wood. So we will go ahead and make us a nice mangrove boat. So we can go get our stuff back. And you know what? Pretty sure we can put a lead on a boat. So we'll take this lead with us. And we'll catch us a second villager. So that way we only have to wait for 2 villagers to be bred and grow up before we start on the iron farm, since we have to go back anyways. Where the heck did you run off to? How the hell did you manage that? Hey, wait a minute, man. I'm just kidding. I'll put the bed back. Come here. Oh, that's where you went. There we go. Got you in the boat. Now we can lead the boat. Cool. I love this already. This makes it so much easier. Oh, I gotta go get my grave. Give me a second. Give me my lead back. No, give me a lead back. Yeah, so not another, vanilla tweak. Graves. For whenever you, do a goof. You do a goof. You know what? Fuck y'all's tree. Now people gonna wonder why you got a stair hole here. I'm taking them torches and I'm taking that, tree. Fancy house. Oh yeah, so another texture pack thing. Glass doors, it goes with the type of door, so each one will be different, but they have glass embedded so you can see out of them. Kind of want that horse, but I never found a saddle here, which I was kind of hoping for. Because I will need saddles later. I was hoping to find that big guy again so I could finish what I started, but the spider's going to be a problem, so... You're drowned. Alright, with me. Lead still alright, cool. I just want to make sure that the lead in the boat can keep up with the boat speed. I guess we can. Cool. Our aquatic caravan is on its way. So I'll show you, what I've been up to. It's been probably about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours since the recording failed. So as you can see here, made a channel so that way it's contiguous. Got skeletons to fight each other a couple times. I'm very paranoid about the lead snapping and then losing the lead and losing the boat. Or losing the villager along. Like, I'm sure I can find him as long as a zombie doesn't get to him, but that's one of the concerns. So, as you can see here, I made a nice cobblestone... Ignore the roof, didn't really care to do a fourth one, but spent most of the time doing this. A nice cobblestone channel all the way through to our ravine, to this part of the ravine. Over. I, got the villager breeder set up, so... Got the bed? Yeah, okay. Alright. So you're gonna chill here in the cart for a bit. And you are gonna give me my... We got plenty of dripsing around. Alright, hey, come this way, buddy. Alright, and this way, buddy. Yeah, you know you want that. Play hard to get all you want. You know you want that bed. That one's surrounded by greens. You elves like that. And then now you should be able to connect to these beds up here. Throw that up there. There you go. We'll get you in bed. Alright, the villager breeder is now complete, more or less. And work on getting the rest of it up. So the idea, getting it kind of set back up. This wasn't where I had it originally. A little concerned. I'm pretty sure it's far enough away from the cliff, but I'll end up probably putting a roof over them anyways. Making it more decorative as we go, but right now I just want to make sure it works. But the idea is they'll go down, and then I'll have water and stuff to catch the babies. It'll push them down here. I'm going to have like a little building with some powered rails and mine carts and stuff like that. So basically, as they get pushed down here, along the trail of water, they should mature. Actually, no, we don't want them to mature. So we'll have to get the water set up in a way that, no, hello there, in a way that it pushes them fast enough. Hello there. Creepers are spawning. And Enderman. But anyways, whenever the parents wake up, they go on the post because the carpets and trapdoors stop them. They can lay in the beds, but they can't stand on that, so it pushes them onto the fence post. He's after a villager. It's coming daylight again slowly, so you'll be able to. And that looks great. Oh, also, starry night sky. The clouds look terrible. I wonder if I can. Where's my clouds first? You can see. Alright, so clouds still don't look great, but they look better. But yeah, starry sky looks nice, you know, surrounded by this area. In my opinion. Anywho, once they wake up out of bed, they will stand on the post. I will be able to. I'll make like a little area coming off the top up there because that's kind of by where the house is. So I'll make a little area where I can toss them down some food. Toss them down food. They will eat the food, make children. Children will fall. This will go down deeper. Water will push them. Alrighty. Well, just want to make sure that's my spawn point. Oh, I give up. Should have set my spawn point. Anyways, yeah. So that's episode 1, I guess. Documenting the Forever World. Restarting it on the 17th of April 2025. And that's the start of it. We'll pick it back up in a day or two. Mostly been playing a lot of Honkai on Twitch. Gonna give Genshin a try again. It's been a hot minute since I played Genshin. Like, Child was I've logged in a couple of times since then, but Child was like the main event, the character, the important guy, back when I last played. So the Archon of Earth was revealed, and Child Tartaglia was important. I think he was like a raid boss, but he was also a character that you could get. Anyways, so might play that some more. Been doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke, trying a ROM hack Nuzlocke. First run was a wipe. So about to start the second run. Starting to stutter a little bit. Sorry. Blood sugar's getting a bit low. Need to eat something soon. But yeah. So that is day 1, episode 1. And if you enjoyed it, I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of it. thanks for watching, anyone who made it this far, and take care. See you guys in the next one. There we go.